The world is a dangerous place, Elliot, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing, Mr. Robot. Welcome back to the channel. Most people believe the future of work isn't coming, but I believe it's already here. For example, in Japan, you have robots that just isn't building cars. They're serving food, caring for the elderly, in some cases, replacing entire human workforces. While other nations debate whether automation is good or bad, Japan made a different choice. They embraced it. Today, we're breaking down why Japan is racing to become the robot capital of the world, what forced their hand, and what the rest of the world can learn from it. Because what's happening in Japan now may be coming to a country near you.
This bank in Tokyo, now Sota and Pepper are here to help customers and entertain them. At the airport, this robot is helping passengers to get around.
Your first visit in Japan.
And at this hotel, this robot is helping guests with directions.
From GR6 station and get off at Shibuya station.
Japan is obsessed with robots. Walk into a bank, restaurant, or department store, they're starting to work for you. They're even performing for you. Wait, what about the threat of automation taking away jobs? Well, here, it's quite the opposite. In fact, the Prime Minister unveiled reforms with hopes the robot market will reach $21 billion by 2020. The goal? To be the largest society in the world supported by robotic technology. And it's not a matter of efficiency or cost savings as much as it might actually be about survival. You see, Japan has a chronic labor shortage. The service sector here accounts for about 70% of Japan's economic output, yet labor productivity is 40% lower than in the US. This makes it hard for restaurants to raise wages and puts a strain on the industry sector. Places like McDonald's are cutting back on the number of 24-hour outlets. So economists say Japan either needs to accept more immigrants or bring in the robots.
Japan normally doesn't allow immigrants into the country because they practice a form of homogeneity where a strong national identity is emphasized with shared language, culture, and history, which contributes to social cohesion, but often downplay the differences between the traditional Japanese and its foreign immigrants. Japan is attempting to address the labor shortage by doubling down on automation. This choice is determined by cultural comfort with robots, historical technological leadership, and a belief that robotics can help preserve social welfare in Japan. The Japanese people believe robots aren't just tools. They often have friendly, human-like designs that people are comfortable interacting with. Their cultural acceptance means robots are less feared and more widely adopted.
Which brings us to Japan's second big issue. Birth rates are on the decline. Its overall population is now declining at the fastest rate globally, yet people are living longer than ever. Just take a look at this. Japan sells more adult diapers than baby diapers every year. And fewer workers to support an aging population means poor economic growth. So robots here are seen much less of a nice to have as they are a must have.
Japan's elderly population has hit a critical mass. Its population is aging faster than almost anywhere on Earth. Over 20% of Japanese people are now over 65 years old, and that figure is expected to rise even more in the coming decades. And at the same time, birth rates are low, and workers are retiring faster than young people can replace them. This creates a severe labor shortage that threatens entire industry. Japan refuses to import millions of new workers. Its immigration policies remain strict, so the country must find another solution to keep the economy functioning. That solution is robots.
But also, Japan's cultural acceptance of robots is much higher than most places. In English, a robot is defined as a type of programmable machine. But in Japanese, the technical definition is just a controllable artificial human. Not as scary, right? That could explain why there's so many cute robots being developed.
Or, put another way, cute, controllable, artificial, human.
But if you think robots are ready to completely take over, well, think again. They haven't fully proven themselves just yet. In fact, two of the robots I tried to visit that had gained global headlines were actually no longer employed. So, research and development of robots doesn't necessarily mean successful implementation. But that's not to say that all types aren't at least being tested and even deployed.
Japan uses robots in a wide range of sectors. Manufacturing, robots build cars, electronics, and components, often working faster and more reliably than human workers. The service industry, tableside robots in restaurants and robot attendants in hotels help fill gaps where finding staff will be nearly impossible due to labor shortages. Warehouse and logistics, robots help manage supply chains, packaging, and sorting in distribution centers, helping keep goods moving. This is in theory, it's happening right now. And it's not about replacing people, it's about keeping industries alive as the labor pool starts to shrink.
This is RoboHan. He arrived on the market last year and actually replaces your cell phone, doing everything from making calls, snapping a selfie, and he can even use his head as a projector.
Of course, it doesn't fit in your pocket, and it might not be easy to take around with you. But that's not the point.
The developers say it's meant to feel like a companion device.
ポケットやカバンに入れて、外にも一緒に。
I do wish I understood Japanese. Tokyo, Upton Saidi, CNBC.
By 2030, Japan's service robot market alone is expected to grow significantly. Its value is expected to triple in market price while demand rises. This positions Japan to not only solve its internal challenges, but also to export robotic technology worldwide. This entail shapes the future of automation globally. Japan is creating the blueprint that other countries may soon follow. So here's the real story. Japan didn't choose robots because it likes them. Japan chose robots because it needed to survive. Its shrinking workforce, its booming elderly population, and a future where traditional solutions no longer work, robots became a necessary and not a luxury. And as automation spreads, the lessons from Japan could soon become lessons for the entire world. Because this isn't just Japan's robot revolution, it's the future of how humanity will work, care, and live in a world filled with machines. Please comment, like, and share because I'm fighting the algorithm. Peace.